Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again, and welcome to another slasher review. And today I'm going to be reviewing a movie that I'm 100% certain that most people have never even heard of, let alone seen before, so really excited for this one. And it's the 2011 low budget independent slasher movie, The Orphan Killer. This one is directed by Matt Farnsworth, who also produced, edited and starred in the movie. It centres around a brother and a sister who were orphans. Something happened to their parents, as you sort of find out in the beginning of the movie, and they're both sent to an orphanage. Throughout the movie you find out that Audrey gets adopted, but the brother Marcus, who's had a really troubled past, he's pretty traumatised over what happened to his parents, and he's pretty evil and nasty within the orphanage, and he gets severely punished by the nuns that run the orphanage. So Audrey gets adopted and Marcus is left in the orphanage. He's pretty upset by that, and he basically turns into the orphan killer, and years later, when they're both adults, he goes after Audrey to seek his revenge. So that's pretty much the main storyline. It's set in a Catholic school and a church, which I think is a great setting, something that hasn't really been done in a slasher movie before. And the theme and the environment was fantastic. It really helped create the atmosphere and mood throughout the movie. There were some religious undertones throughout, but they weren't too full on or heavy or anything. Story-wise, it was great. In fact, this definitely had the best backstory in any slasher movie that I've ever seen before. The pacing was fantastic. They just slowly throughout the movie they showed little snippets of both Marcus and Audrey growing up, and yeah, the backstory was absolutely phenomenally done. Definitely the best backstory that I've seen for a slasher killer in any slasher movie, so absolutely loved it for that. Overall, I was just totally blown away by this movie. A big thank you to Luke. I'll be leaving his channel link in the description box below. I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name, so I'm not even going to try, but it's Luke, the man with the beard. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTuber, please do so, because if it wasn't for him, I would not have found out about this awesome slasher. I'm going to go as far as to say this is probably my favourite modern slasher movie. I just immediately loved it. The thing that really impressed me is, considering this is a really low budget and independent movie, the acting was really good, and the gore was absolutely amazing. There was only sort of one disappointing kill at the start of the movie that looked pretty bad and cheesy. But other than that, the kills were absolutely amazing. There's some really memorable kills throughout as well. There's one in a bathroom, like a toilet, and there's another one with barbed wire, which was amazing. So yeah, really awesome kills and great gore, and the kills were really well paced. This was brutal, violent, and just relentless right from the start. It never gave up, so you didn't have that sort of wait of about 45 minutes to an hour of the slow build up to the kills. The kills were really well spread out. Just a exceptionally done slasher movie. It definitely stood on its own. It did have slight resemblances of sort of Friday the 13th and Halloween throughout, but it was definitely its own movie. And yeah, I was thoroughly impressed with it. I went in with it with a completely fresh mind. I pretty much didn't know too much about the movie except from just the basic rundown and recommendation that I got from Luke. So I wasn't too sure what to expect. I was completely blown away. Guys, I'd highly recommend checking this one out. Go out of your way to pick this one up. I'm not fucking around. I am serious with that statement. Yeah, if you're a slasher fan and you're wanting something modern that is absolutely mind-blowingly awesome, pick up The Orphan Killer. This isn't officially released on DVD as yet, but I'm sure it will be at some point. but I believe you can pick up both the DVD and Blu-ray release from the Facebook page or from Full Fathom 5 Productions. I will get in touch with Luke and just ask him where he got it. I'm not entirely sure where he ordered this from, but I will get in touch with him and let you guys know. So yeah, I give this movie, The Orphan Killer, a really, really rock solid 4.5 out of 5. It would have got a 5 out of 5, but there was a slight sort of disappointment towards the end of the movie. Well, not really a disappointment, but it kind of turned more into a torture porn kind of movie. I don't really like that expression, but that is what it sort of turned into. I felt that the torture scenes were a little bit too drawn out. They were really, really well done, but just a little bit too drawn out for me, so that does sort of bump it down a notch. But other than that, I absolutely loved it, and this will certainly be getting a lot more mentions from me in like slasher related videos, horror related videos. I just know it. One of my all-time new favourite slasher movies. So yeah, thank you for watching my review of this awesome movie, The Orphan Killer.